Good evening, everyone. Tonight, Governor Palin's spokesperson says she is very concerned about the commissioner controversy surrounding her office. Sharon Lehal tells CBS 11 News the governor was not aware a reprimand letter over an alleged sexual harassment incident had been put in the personnel file of new Public Safety Commissioner Chuck Kopp when Kopp was Kenai's police chief. Well, News Since 6, we have many more details about all of this. CBS 11's Matthew Simon is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Bring us up to speed, Matthew.
And good evening, Reagan. Right now, Lehal says Kopp is still in charge of the Department of Public Safety, but there were apparently lengthy conversations with the governor today. Chuck Kopp and her apparently had over a reprimand letter the governor says she never knew about until Chuck Kopp said this at Tuesday's news conference.
The reprimand was for the hugs in the workplace.
No.
Yeah.
What was it? I mean,
a letter. Yeah.
Just a letter?
Yeah.
What did the letter say?
It said, don't ever hug an employee. And as a supervisor, just, don't ever touch an employee.
The governor's spokesperson says until Chuck Kopp said that, Governor Palin was unaware this letter had at one time appeared in his personnel file.
We were aware that there was an allegation of sexual harassment against Mr. Kopp, and it was our understanding that it was found to be unsubstantiated. We had no knowledge of a letter of reprimand that was in his personnel file.
It is why Lehal says Palin went on record with this statement a week ago.
Talked to several people in Kenai. They say Kopp has a womanizer sort of reputation.
Nah, I don't believe any of that, and we wouldn't have hired him if he does. No. There's always going to be critics. I mean, a police chief, they arrest people. People don't like to be arrested. They come back and they badmouth a chief or a cop who has taken some action. So no, I don't buy any of that.
The same day Palin made that statement, CBS 11 News obtained a copy of a separate letter sent to the alleged victim from the city of Kenai, saying the Kopp situation had been dealt with. The alleged victim also gave CBS 11 News a copy of an email she sent to Governor Palin almost 2 weeks ago, just one night before Governor Palin officially named Kopp as commissioner. The alleged victim writes, my employment at Kenai Police Department ended after my sexual harassment complaint against Chief Kopp was acknowledged, validated, but ultimately dealt with ineffectively by the city of Kenai. I have put this dreadful period of my life behind me, but feel it is my responsibility to make this information available to you.
The governor did receive an email Sunday night after Commissioner Kopp was hired. The email came to a central email address, and the emails that do come into the governor's office are routed in a particular fashion as to the contents of the email and what it's in regards to. And the email did go to the governor. I do not believe that the governor has responded just yet.
Why not? Why would the governor not respond to serious allegations like this?
Matt, I don't know what was in the email. I don't know if she requested a response or requested to divulge information or requested a meeting or didn't request anything. I'm not sure what was in there.
Kopp's former employee writes, please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Lehal is defending how the governor's office performed Kopp's background check, a process Lehal says includes lengthy interview questions to Kopp about his background. It does not appear they questioned anyone else.
Are we going to change the way we look at candidates? We think we did a thorough investigation, and it is unfortunate that this letter, that we were made aware of this letter over a week after the commissioner was hired. The background check would not turn up a reprimand letter that has been expunged. There would be no record of it. So in a background check, it wouldn't come up.
We asked to speak directly with Governor Palin tonight. She declined our request, referring us to her spokeswoman, Reagan.
Well, Matthew, is the governor conducting an investigation, and did Lehal give us any clear idea what happens next?
Well, there's no informal investigation right now. All Lehal would say is the governor had lengthy conversations with Kopp today, and she wants to deal with this. The governor does in facts and do what she says is the right thing for the state. But right now, Reagan, Commissioner Kopp remains commissioner.
All right, we will see what happens. Matthew Simon, live for us tonight. Thanks. Well, today's developments come as lawmakers consider whether to order an internal investigation into Governor Palin's firing of former Public Safety Commissioner Walt Monaghan. Over the past week, Monaghan has repeatedly said he felt pressure from the governor's husband and several high-ranking members of her staff to fire the governor's former brother-in-law, Trooper Michael Wooten. Governor Palin and Todd Palin have repeatedly denied that they put any pressure on Monaghan. The issue of an independent investigation is expected to come up at Monday's meeting of the Legislative Council. All right, now on our website, ktva.com, you can find comprehensive coverage of the commissioner controversy. While there, you can look at the official documents that CBS 11 News has obtained in the Kopp, Monaghan, and Wooten cases. You can also see the video clips of the press conferences about the controversy, and you can cast your vote in our poll asking if you believe lawmakers should order an official investigation into the matter. Again, it's all at our website, ktva.com.